Hello, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're going over an article called Halting Hate. Yes. And, someday I hope that can be actually true. I hope that we can halt hate someday. Unfortunately, there are 8 billion humans on the planet, and that means 8 billion times 8 billion, maybe, opportunities for there to be hate. And unfortunately, these statistics are against us, but we can always hope. Well, this article is not about world peace in that manner, but more about certain people groups who are, kind of having a hard time being discriminated against. But of course, we will go into that, to those details a little bit later in the full article. For now, this is an interesting question. It kind of comes out of the blue, feels like it. Have you ever heard of someone being physically attacked in public by a stranger?
In the news, obviously, many times, tons of times. And I guess personally, me, yes, I have been physically attacked in public by a stranger.
And that's the end of the story.
And that's the end of the story.
That's all you get.
It was right here in Korea. It was for being a foreigner.
Yeah. There's another story I heard. I don't know if they were a stranger or not, but it wasn't even a story. I saw it, and it was someone being attacked. It was this was the opposite way. It was a foreigner attacking a Korean woman.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure. It didn't look like they knew each other, but this was one of my experiences in a certain area of Korea, specifically Seoul, which is why I don't go there too often anymore. It left a bad taste in my mouth. Wow. I guess interesting.
Although, statistically speaking, I think, from crime records, you are much more likely to be attacked by someone you know than a stranger.
That is true.
So fear your friends, not the stranger.
Yes, exactly. Be very nice and be happy with strangers and think your friends are going to kill you. Wow. Why do you think people are committing crimes against strangers for no reason? You had a reason, being a foreign person. Yeah, I could tell this. Well, I know more specifically, and it is kind of connected to this article because it was around the time, middle of the COVID period when there were a number of reports in the press around that period of Asian people being attacked in America or in Europe simply for being Asian because a lot of idiots had the idea that they were somehow responsible for the spread of COVID, which was horrific. Thanks, Trump and others. So I think it was a retaliatory attack on me because white people were appearing in the press as violent towards Asians. This man decided to take his revenge upon me. So that's some twisted logic.
Yeah, it is stupid, but
yeah. Oh, these people who are innocent are getting hurt, so I'm going to go hit that innocent person over there as revenge. Wow.
People want to blame someone.
Yeah.
It's the same, I think, as the attacks in Europe and America against Asian people. It didn't make sense. Like, what has it got to do with them? But these people are so filled with rage at the virus and the situation that they can't help themselves. They try to blame someone.
Yeah. Just hit a liberal.
Hit a tree. Well,
go hit a tree.
Trees can take it a bit better,
Hit a tree, hit the earth.
Let's blame the trees and the rocks.
It's nature that is getting you from coronavirus, so just hit the earth a few times. She'll hear your little call and be like, okay, maybe next time not such a dangerous virus. Wow, yeah. There's many reasons why there's violence committed against strangers. One article I saw in the news was from Busan. Completely, a person who did not know this woman kicked her right in the head, 5 or 6 times in the head.
Oh my goodness.
Dragged her off to a place with no cameras, and then she survived, but apparently he got very low time in jail, not a lot of time in jail. And so she decided to release the whole footage and be like, maybe we should be a bit more tough on people like this. And a lot of people agree with her, and so do I.
Oh, so it was just an unprovoked attack?
Yeah.
Some random guy?
Some random guy.
God.
I think we can probably deduce from his actions why he wanted to attack, but that is still unprovoked and strangers. Whew. Let's look at a couple more unprovoked attacks. Yay. In the article by reading the whole thing, or you can also read the summary to get a good idea of what we're talking about.
Halting hate. After a radicalized young American man tried to carry out a terrorist attack in New York City, some were worried that hate speech and attacks against Middle Eastern and Muslim people would increase again in the U.S. That doesn't seem to have happened, but the news is not all good. In recent years, East Asian people have become the scapegoats of choice. There were a number of violent attacks, some of them fatal. In the first few weeks of 2023, there had already been at least one serious incident. This must stop.